What is going on, everybody? We're back again. This time we're actually on the Vatsim network for this one, doing a little FNO action. We're gonna be going from Houston to Atlanta, and we should have full ATC coverage from Houston all the way to Atlanta with no issues. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're currently parked just about the middle of the field right over here. Gonna be Delta 2014 today. As you can see, traffic all over. Most everybody's heading out to Memphis, so we're actually gonna take it stay a little away from the FNO madness, and still have some ATC coverage. And we're gonna be in the beautiful Zibo update number, I believe 349 is the current update. So as you can see, she's looking nice and beautiful. So without any further ado, let's get in the aircraft and get some electrical power on and get our clearance and get out of here. She's sitting here looking real nice, real nice. We're actually going to talk about our plan while we're waiting. First things first, let's go ahead and get some electrical power on the aircraft, which is right here. All right, let's go ahead and get that battery on, get that ground power on. There we go. And then we'll actually tune up ATIS real quick, grab ATIS, and then we will go ahead and grab our clearance. So ATIS information, let's figure out what we have. It's gonna be on I believe 124.05 is the frequency for ATIS here. So here it is, 124.05.
Land and hold short operations 26 left active. Bird activity vicinity airport. WB closed between Marathon and Atlantic. Keep us runway 27 approach not available. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
All right, information Foxtrot. Let's go ahead and listen to the whole ATIS real quick.
Airport ATIS information Foxtrot 0053 Zulu. Wind 170 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,300. 20,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 overcast. Temperature 31. 2.24. Altimeter 29907. Arrivals expect ILS runway 26 left. ILS 27. Simultaneous approaches in use. Departing runway 15 left. Runway 15 right. North is 2 airmen. All aircraft taxi with transponder on. Land and hold short operations 26 left active. Bird activity vicinity airport. WB closed between Marathon and Atlantic.
All right, awesome. We have information Foxtrot with everything all set. All right, let's go ahead and contact the next agency. Is going to be Houston ground. We'll get our clearance. That's going to be 121.9.
Foxtrot 0053 Zulu. Wind 170 at 5. Visibility 10.
All right, 121.9 is in the box. Let's make sure no one is talking, and then we'll go ahead and grab our clearance from Houston ground. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to be doing the Gumby 3, unless that gets changed. Hopefully we're taking off runway 15 left, but if not, we will be ready. All right. Transition. This is called Lake Charles transition. All right, awesome. And Houston Ground, good evening. Delta 201 IFR to Atlanta, ready to copy. And let me make sure the frequency is correct. Oh, that would be why. We have 121.9. There we go. All right, we have 121.9 in the box. Eastern Ground, good evening. Delta 201 IFR to Atlanta on request, ready, copy. Okay. Says they're on, so let's make sure before we just start putting anything in. Bravo's departure 121.9. Well, in that case, we'll just go ahead and program our weights and everything else while we await.
Last aircraft calling, contact Houston delivery on 128.1.
28.1 Delta 201. All right, 28.1. Reason I actually don't like to start program the FMS before getting clearance because your things,
clear to the Denver International Airport via
your flight plan may change after you have all nicely programmed and you have to reprogram it. So I prefer to get my clearance before programming the box there. It shouldn't take too long.
Transition 4000 Nixie 340, 10 minutes after departure 1205 squawk 2416 Walker 855.
Walker 855 readback correct. You can expect runway 15 left for departure. Contact ground on 121.7 for pushback.
It was 15 left for departure. We'll contact ground ready to push Walker 855.
Eastern Clearance, good evening. Delta 201 IFR to Atlanta on request, ready, copy.
Last pilot calling, you're pretty broken up. Was Delta something? Say call sign again.
That's Delta 201. And that's Delta 201.
Delta 201, clearance on request number 1, standby.
201. All right, awesome. So we'll keep that as we await our clearance there. We can actually start doing our weight, make sure everything is good to go as far as our weight's concerned. So we're coming to EFB here. First thing we're going to do is start the leg, and we'll come over here, go to payload. All right, as far as our payload for today, we have a zero fuel weight of 129,000. So we'll make this zero fuel weight. Show that our actual fuel, we'll start with that. Fuel that we require, that way everything can... Plan gate fuel, 18.8.
Delta 201, can you accept the Hobbit 2 arrival into Atlanta?
No, we can as affirm for Delta 208. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's affirmative. We can accept the Hobbit 2 for Delta 201.
Delta 201, thanks. Stand by. You have it in just a second.
All right, awesome. So we have our fuel. What we're going to do, now that our fuel is in, we're going to call the fuel truck so they can start giving us some fuel. And then we'll work on our zero fuel weight for right now.
All right, Delta 201, you ready to copy clearance?
201 is ready.
Delta 201, clear to the Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport via Gumby 3 departure, Lake Charles transition. Quebec 24 Airway, Peyton, Shire, and then the Hobbit 2 arrival. Climb via SID, departure frequency 120.05, and squawk 2432.
All right, Delta 201 is cleared to Atlanta via the Gumby 3 Lake Charles transition, Quebec 24, Payne, Shire, and Hobbit 2 arrival. Climb via SID, departure frequency 120.05, squawking 2432.
Delta 201, read back correct. Call ground on 121.7 for pushback. Have a good flight.
21-7, good one. You have a good one, Delta 201. All right, see, that is precisely. That's precisely why I don't put the box in case things change. All right, so he said ground.
Good evening, clear.
There we go. All right, we'll come back to our box, get everything. Fuel is coming up, so that's good. Now we can get our payload, and we're trying to get up to 129. Let's see, 129.3. So what we need to do is make this zero fuel weight be 129.3. So we're currently at 95,000. So what we need to do is add 30. Let's see, payload. We're gonna have 36,000. Let's try 36.8. Clear that. 36.8. And we'll go back. Oop. All right, and that's gonna change. Let's see what we have finally. All right, so we need to take an additional 2,000 pounds off. So there we go. We'll do 34.8. There we go. All right, 129.8. Awesome. Everything checks out there. All right, now we can start coming down here and program our box. Nav data date. We need to update our nav data there. All right, position. We're currently Kilo, India, Alpha, Hotel. Oh, actually, we need to come up here. Get our navs on. Nav. All right. Now we can come back to our box. There we go. All right, come back. Next page. Previous page. Paste that right here. Good to go. Now we can work on our route. And Kilo Alpha Delta Lima. All right, that is good to go. Or it's gonna be Delta 201 for our flight number for today. All right, we'll go over here, departing via the Gumby 3 Lake Charles transition, and we've been told to expect it's either 15 left, 15 right, so we'll go 15 left for now. If we need to change it, we'll change that. Perfect, that checks out. Next page. Now we're going to be Quebec 24, and then we'll get off that airway at Payne. That's Papa Alpha Yankee November Echo. Let me verify that real quick. Oh, Peyton. There we go. All right, it's actually Papa Alpha Yankee Tango November Peyton. Then we're doing the Hobbit 2. Hobbit 2, and it's going to be the Shire transition. All right, so let's take a look at the weather real quick in Atlanta. And we may put a runway. All right, current weather, calm. Okay, so more likely they're probably landing 27 right, 27. So we'll shoot for 27 left. Actually, let me see if they have an RNAV. I want to do an RNAV approach on this one. All right, RNAV 27 left. we'll go ahead and put that in there. All right, and we'll activate that. Everything checks out. All right, let's go to our performance. We're gonna be going up to flight level 330 is what we filed. Let's take a look at some wins real quick. All right, ISAT looks like +11. So let's see if we can get this plus. Oh, not the wind. ISAT deviation there. +11. No, I won't let me go here. I'm trying to put it in the Celsius category because it's 11 degrees Celsius, and I really don't want to convert to Fahrenheit. All right, in that case, that's fine. Cruise winds, we're looking at. Let's go ahead and look at our top of climb real quick. Top of climb, we're looking at 016 at 12. All right, 016 at 12. There we go. Not much of a win there. So, alrighty. Now we have that. We are going to have. Let's look at our cost index real quick. Cost index 54. Nice. Reserve fuel. We are gonna be having 2.3. Actually, it's 2.2392. Just round that 2.4. And it looks like we are still taking on fuel. So we'll go ahead and bring that in there. And we'll go ahead and execute that. Go over to our N1 limit. And we're actually temperatures matching that. All right, 100.9. That's awesome. We'll leave that as is. Go over, it's going to be a flat 5 takeoff. And we'll go ahead and bring that here. So we're going to be a trim value of 5.25. All right, there we go. All right, we have V1. Oh, actually, our trim value just changed, 5.5. So put that in the middle. 5.5. All right, V1, 137. VR, 139. We have V2, 149. Awesome. And those should be reflected. Let's check the legs real quick. We'll just do a quick check right here. Bring this over here. Let's check our plan. Make sure everything is good. All right. Yeah, plan good. There we go. That checks out there. First leg is gonna be based on the Gumby 3. Cartman, Dawson, Gumby. Anyway, we got Cartman, Dawson, Gumby. Then we have Horn, Bling, and finally Lake Charles is our transition there. And our next leg should be Fighting Tiger, Lima Sierra uniform. That checks out. And then iRuby, then Peyton, and we'll go ahead and bring that. Get rid of that Disco, Shire, Frodo, Belbo, Baggins into our arrival, which we'll do our arrival briefing flight there. All right. So far, everything is good to go. Let's make sure our fuel guy is done. Yep, fueling is complete. So we're coming down here. All right, fueling's done. So the next thing is we'll bring that back. All right, that is good to go. Bring that out a bit. Next thing, first things first. All right, let's go ahead and brief the approach. If you're curious, I'll show you what show you guys what I'm actually looking at. Stand by real quick. All right, and so I'm gonna have to pull up for flight. I actually use for flight in real life flying, so it only makes sense to pull it up for sim flying. So there we go. Here's what we're looking at. We're currently in Houston, and let's go to procedure, departure, and we are doing the Gumby 3 RNAV departure. All right, this is what we looked at. Cartman, Dawson, Gumby. All right, so only restriction, we need to be above 600 feet after departing the airfield. Before Cartman, that should be easy. And then below 4,000 at Dawson, below 5,000 at Gumby. And we're doing the Lake Charles transition. So at that point, we'll just proceed as directed. But top altitude, as you can see right here, is 16,000 feet. So more likely we're gonna have runway 15 left. So climb heading 149 to 600, then left turn direct Cartman, then on track 080 to cross Dawson at or below 4,000, which is basically everything we just went over. All right, we already have that. We already have everything, departure, and we are good to go. So we'll go ahead and turn off for flight and resume. All right, now that we have everything, let's go ahead and get the aircraft prepped. So let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps on. Let me make sure we don't have any fuel. We have 1,300 pounds in the tank, so we'll go ahead and crank that on. Yaw damper can come on. And as we proceed, nothing here, nothing here. We'll go ahead and crank the APU, actually. APU is going to come on. All right, set. We'll go ahead and get the arm that. We'll get that to auto. All right, come up here. We'll get the window heat on. We'll hold off on probe heat. Go ahead and turn on the hydraulic pumps. Hydraulic pumps are all on. Trim air. Yep, trim air can come on. Let's get some of these off. All right, we'll go to auto or close. Bring the recirc fans off. All right. We're going to be going up to flight level 330 and our landing elevation. Atlanta's actually has a pretty high elevation. So let's find out what that is. All right, elevation is going to be 1026. So we'll just go ahead and round that to 1050. That's good to go. All right, we have electrical power. Here we go. Now we can get APU bleed on, and that is set. Let's go ahead and call for a pushback. Ground services, and we can disconnect GPU, pushback,
hey,
request
Captain,
it.
let me know where you want this thing.
All right, let's see. More likely we're going to runway 15 left. So we're actually going to turn this way. Come right over here.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
All right. We'll go ahead and get a frequency set. We're instructed contact ground 121.7. So we'll come down here, flip that over, bring that down 121.7.
Deliver, good afternoon, Stock 18.
Go. Make sure that's the correct frequency.
Houston Ground, good evening, FedEx.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed, and we're ready to connect.
All right. While they're connecting, let's make sure the aircraft is good to go. All right. We need to set our altitude. Top altitude is going to be 4,000 feet is what we need to get to. And then our VR, or V2.
Flights on the FedEx ramp push and start is not at pilot's discretion. I was just wanted to confirm that with the local controllers, ATIS, and I believe it was FedEx.
All right.
I think it was FedEx.
Let's come over here, index. Let's look at takeoff. We have 149.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
149. Go ahead and get our flight directives on. And I guess we can't push back on our own.
54, let's push back. Houston Ground, FedEx 180.
All right, actually, we need to put our squawk frequency 2432. 24. 32.
FedEx 854 push
There we go. Come to TARA.
Push and start approved, FedEx 854.
FedEx 180, taxi via Foxtrot Delta, November Echo. Hold short of runway 8 right at November Echo.
Taxi via Fox Delta, November Echo, hold short 8 right.
All right, let's look at our taxi plan real quick. Houston Ground, good evening. Delta 20 on requesting push and start.
Delta 201, Houston Ground, good evening, push and start approved. Taxi to spot 2 via Romeo Bravo.
Spot 2 via Romeo Bravo, Delta 201.
FedEx 3080, if I didn't already give it to you, monitor.
Romeo Bravo is straight off the nose. Go ahead and get the parking brake off.
Here comes the pushback. Line them
Ground
up.
up to 648, we're clear of 26 left, taxi Alpha. Or gate
Delta
Alpha, sorry.
648, Houston Ground. Good evening, welcome to Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, November Foxtrot into the Alpha ramp, and have a good night.
Straight ahead, November Foxtrot to the Alpha ramp, thanks, 648.
All right, now we got our pushback and we have our fuel. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1 or number 2. All right, so we are waiting for. There's nothing going on. Let me make sure. Definitely have APU bleed. APU bleeds on. APU bleeds on. Everything is good. Let's make sure and figure out. We're all the way at idle.
FedEx 8161 Houston Ground, are you able to push and remain clear of your company 737 FedEx 854?
We are not getting any rise in N2. Let's do some troubleshooting real quick. More likely has to do with these circulation fan. Alright, we'll bring that to idle. Isolation valve. Alright, now that should check in. There we go. Alright, we have rise in N2.
FedEx 180 Houston Ground, you have my frequency.
And we have our start valve open.
FedEx 180 monitor Houston Tower on 125.35. Have a good flight.
Actually, you're requesting tax back to the FedEx ramp, FedEx 180.
FedEx 180, my
All right, there's 25% introduced fuel, and we're waiting on light off. There's light off. EGT's on the rise, and N1 is on the rise as well. So we're looking
Just about
for
done here. Go ahead and set
the.
your parking brake.
All right, we'll go ahead and set the parking brake there, and we're looking for
And we're
the
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
starter switch to disengage at approximately 56, 57% into. There it is. All right, and valve is out. Get this out of the way. There we go. All right, good start. Let's go ahead and start engine number 2. All right, let's go ahead and make sure while we're out here getting some wing views. Okay, so there's a Ryzen N2 waiting for 25. There's 25, introduce
And we're
fuel,
disconnected. Signal
and
pin on the
there's
right.
light
Keep
off.
moving. Have a safe flight.
FedEx 180, cross runway 8 right at November Echo.
All right, there's light off.
Short of taxiway November Alpha.
Aircraft's pulling up.
Cross runway 8 right, November Echo short, November Alpha, FedEx 180.
All right, now we're just waiting for the switch. I believe I heard it. 26, about 56% into. There it is. Snap. Now start valve is out. Good start. All right, let's come up here. Let's go ahead and get a few items on. Let's get our generators on. Then APU can come off. We'll get our fuel probes. Probe heat on, and then we'll come over here. Auto. Auto. Get our recirculation to auto. And then we'll go ahead and turn off the bleed valve there. All right, everything is clean. All orange lights are out. Let's go ahead and get some of these lights on. We should have had the anti-collision lights on for keep this steady, and we'll just go to strobe once we're ready to go. All right, there we go. We'll go our RTO here, then we'll start moving our way forward, and we'll get the flaps to flaps 5. We've been cleared. Romeo Bravo. So Romeo Bravo is the taxiway to the left right over there.
Houston Ground FedEx 854, we can taxi.
FedEx 854, runway 15, Houston ground, runway 15 left taxi via Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor.
Runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor.
All right,
FedEx
there's.
854.
FedEx
Oh,
180,
let's pick up that taxi line.
South FedEx ramp via November Echo, Whiskey Bravo.
All right, let's go ahead and arm our auto throttle.
Whiskey Hotel for company
Let's
traffic
see if our
heading
VNAV are engaged. There we go. All those are engaged. Let's go ahead and work it back.
via November Echo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Kilo, hold short, Whiskey Hotel, FedEx 180.
All right, that was a nice uneventful start there. All right, we are going to Romeo Bravo. So Romeo Alpha to the left, Romeo Bravo to the right.
FedEx 8161, Houston ground, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor.
Alright, 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, and Whiskey Victor, FedEx 8161.
FedEx 854, when you get a moment, verify mode C is enabled.
Roger, Squamble Charlie, FedEx 854.
All right, go ahead and check some views.
FedEx
As we
8161, when you have
proceed,
a moment, enable
there's a
mode
turn.
C on your transponder, please.
Alright, sorry about that, Squamble Charlie. Taxi 8161.
You're gonna hear a lot of FedExes today because they're doing the FNO over to Memphis, which is the hub for FedEx. So there's gonna be a lot of FedEx call signs heard over the radio to them.
FedEx 1 Heavy, ready for mission start.
FedEx 1 Heavy, Houston ground, good evening, push and start approved.
Push start approved. FedEx 7 1 Heavy.
All right, we were instructed our taxi clearance to the one.
Hold short of taxiway Whiskey Bravo at spot 2 for traffic inbound to the FedEx ramp.
20 hold short of Whiskey Bravo at spot 2. All right, that would be this whole short line right here. There's that traffic he's talking about there.
FedEx 815, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor.
15 left via Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor.
Alright, as far as our taxi clearance, we can expect either Whiskey Bravo to Whiskey Whiskey, or Whiskey Alpha to Whiskey Victor, or Whiskey Whiskey.
I got it is Whiskey Hotel, so Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey Victor, FedEx 815.
Alright, we're just wait for our taxi.
FedEx 8161, hold your position.
Hold position 8161.
FedEx 180, hold your position.
Hold a position, FedEx 180.
FedEx 180. So let's see here. You guys are nose to nose now. FedEx 8161, you're supposed to go out on Whiskey Alpha. Hold your position. Brake. FedEx 180, are you able to make a right turn? Correction. Yeah, a slight right and then join Whiskey Alpha?
We can do that, FedEx 180 Whiskey Alpha.
FedEx 180, turn right on to...
That was very entertaining.
Right onto Whiskey Golf.
Let's see, they're right
Join Whiskey
in
Alpha
front of me.
back to the ramp.
Whiskey Golf, Whiskey Alpha, back to the ramp, FedEx.
Right in
FedEx
front of me.
15, hold your position.
Holding position, FedEx 815.
FedEx 815, are you able to make the right turn onto Whiskey Bravo?
FedEx 815, affirm.
FedEx 815, make the right turn onto Whiskey Bravo and hold position behind your company 757, it's not Whiskey Bravo.
Alright, right on Whiskey Bravo, hold position behind the company 757, FedEx 815.
Well, FedEx 854, can you switch to tower now?
Let's go ahead and get our screen cleared. Everything's clear. Let's get our first officer to the legs page. We are good to go.
Thank you so much.
Delta 201, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor.
15 left via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor, Delta 201. Alright, cool. Brakes come off and we can start taxiing.
Runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor.
Alright, 15 left by Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey
Alright, just a little power to get her going. Now she's moving.
FedEx 815, follow company 757, runway 15 left, taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor.
15 left via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor behind the company 757, FedEx.
Alright, there's Whiskey Bravo right here.
The left turn there on Whiskey Kilo into the ramp.
Let's get to the ramp, thank you, FedEx 180.
FedEx 180, thanks for your help.
That's okay, thank you.
Commute Air 4823, Houston ground, you with me?
Yo, with you, Sierra 5 Shutdown, Bravo 28.
Commute Air 48.
Alright, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor is our clearance.
Romeo Alpha, and you can enter the gates at spot 21 on Romeo Alpha. Have a great night.
Alright, that should be Whiskey Delta on the left, which it is. And then
Houston ground, Walker 855, ready taxi.
that should be Whiskey
855, runway 15
Whiskey
left, taxi via Romeo.
Victor coming up on the left.
Taxi via Romeo
And
Charlie,
there it is.
Whiskey Bravo.
So we're gonna make a left-hand turn right
Give
here.
way to the FedEx 75 and 77 on Whiskey Bravo.
Romeo Charlie, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor, will give way to the FedEx, Walker 855.
Delta 201, contact Houston Tower 125.35. Have a great flight.
2535, I'd go on Delta 201.
And Houston ground, FedEx 1 heavy, ready for
Alright,
taxi.
we'll go ahead and switch over to tower.
FedEx 1 Heavy, Houston ground, runway
2535.
Via Whiskey Hotel.
There it is, 2535. Go ahead and while we're here, get our departure frequency in there. Houston Tower, go for Delta 201. We're holding short runway 15 left.
I have a reach amendment for you, advisor to copy.
Stand by Delta 201. And Houston Tower, Delta 201 is ready to copy.
Delta 201, your departure will now be the MUGS departure. Same transition, MUGS departure. So TAPS transition, MUGS departure, TAPS transition.
Copy. That was Mugs departure. That's Mugs 4, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mugs 4 departure, same transition, Delta 201. I would just need a minute to reprogram our box.
I've got a new staff who's on every moment.
Alrighty. There we go. So it's going to be the Mugs 4.
So your staff's fine, I've been told your shit was wrong.
And 15 left. We'll go ahead and execute that. Yep. And we're just going to have to come to back here. Go to our perf. Make sure everything is good to go. No issues there. Alright. And then we'll come to our takeoff. Alright. Looks like since the runways remain the same, nothing has changed. We'll just take a quick look at the Mugs 4. See what that departure looks like. All right, we're looking. We are looking at Mugs 4. Mugs 4.
Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff, FedEx 854.
All right, Mugs 4. We're going over to Taps. Let's look at our legs. Taps, Bowl, Mugs, and then we're using the Lake Charles transition still. So everything is good to go. Just come back here, grab Fighting Tiger, throw it here, and execute that. All right. Yep, steep descent. Got it. We'll manage that.
3464, runway 27, wind 170.
All right. Awesome. We have our squawk in. One thing I want to put in is our depart frequency. It's going to be, we were told, 120.5.
Delta 201, 15 left, line up and wait.
Line up, wait, runway 15 left, Delta 201. Haha, right on time. Let's go. Just in the nick of time. All right, let's go ahead and get some lights on. We're lining up. Get some landing lights on. And then we'll come to
FedEx 854, turn right, heading 360.
360, FedEx 854.
a little more left, a little more right. Then we'll bring it left. That should be straight. Let's check our lights, make sure we're all good to go.
Delta 201, runway 15 left, wind 17005. On departure, climb via 6, let's take off.
Clear to take off, climb via said Delta 201, thanks. All right, hold brakes, spool them up, 40. Everything is checked, and yoga. There we go, there it's coming up 100.2 set. Airspeed's alive.
120.05, FedEx 854.
It's coming up at 80 knots.
FedEx 8161 on up and wait 1 power left. I'm waiting 15 left, 8161.
Alright, there's V1, hands off the throttle, VR. Smoothly pull up. There's positive rate, gear can come up. Alright, we got a fuel caution. We'll take care of that once we're all stabilized.
FedEx 8161, runway 15 left, wind 17005, on departure to...
Alright, hand flying, we're just waiting for the handoff to departure. Alright, we'll go flaps 1. A little slightly to the right.
1,000 to go.
Alright, we're just coming up on our altitude.
Contact Houston approach 120.05 night.
Delta 201 switching. Thanks for the help. Good night. Alright, let's get the aircraft good to go. There we go. Alright, let's get that nose and get the power back. Nose down. And Houston departure, good evening. Delta 201's level 4000.
Normal speed and contact approach 12065.
Normal speed at 12065. What were the other things? 2460?
2460, you can expect ILS 26 right now.
Roger, 26 right. That's 2465.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get all the flaps up. And Houston departure, good evening. Delta 201's flight, it's level 4000.
Delta 201, Houston departure, radar contact, climb view assist.
Climb via sail, Delta 201. And the goo. Alright. Where's the next one? Alright, we need to be below 5,000. So we'll go ahead and bring 5,000 here, and we can climb up.
Any chance we can avoid the wraparound to 13 right? We're coming up on fuel critical.
November 118, Juliet,
There we go.
Romeo, turn right, heading 270, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right to 270, not 6,000. Great, Juliet, Romeo.
Alright, we can go ahead and clean up.
November 118,
We got,
Romeo,
and we'll lock our
is
brakes.
about 12 miles, 12 o'clock. Let me know when you get inside.
And as soon as we turn, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Alright, there's passing. We're cleared up to 10,000. Get that up. Let's fly the aircraft first, so we'll get the nose up. And we'll get that fixed. There we go.
Number 118, Juliet, Romeo, contact Houston, approach 120.65, so long.
There's usually a lot going on during departure, so the earlier you can get it to autopilot, the more relief you'll be, but I like to prefer to hand fly, so we'll go ahead and get that to 10,000.
And FedEx 8161,
There we go.
FedEx 8161.
Alright, now that we got the aircraft trim, we'll go ahead and get these off. We need to be below 10,000 or below by my note. So I'll probably just end up flying all the way. We didn't get any views, unfortunately. But
201, contact Houston, center 13442, so long.
1,000 to go.
13414 Delta 201. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna hand the aircraft over to the autopilot, and then we'll take care of the frequency. All right, make sure everything is working accordingly. All right. And we'll go ahead and swap our frequencies there. What was it? 134 14 134
16,854.
Waiting for a handout. There you go. FedEx 854 contact Houston Center 13442 so long.
124.35, FedEx 854.
Houston Center, good evening. Delta 201 is level 10,000. How did that switch? It's 13414. There we go. Houston Center, good evening. Delta 201 is level 10,000. Let's make sure.
Center 13442.
Oh,
Alright, 13442, 81.
3442.
Take care.
All right. And departure, just want to verify that was 13442.
3442 for Houston Center, so long.
Copy 3442, so long, Delta 201. There we go. Alrighty.
We can take slide L2. What's the active runway?
American 1711 cleared to New Orleans Airport.
Alright, so we need to be
Via direct.
above.
Direct
Top L2 for this is
direct Gulf Port,
16,000.
Golf Papa Tango, slide to arrival. Cross slide at 1000. The New Orleans altimeter 3008.
So we'll go over here and we'll just cycle that with VS up.
Okay, slide L2 arrival, Gulfport transition. Do you know which approach they're using?
Negative.
Okay, we'll just enable VNAV. That should get us up.
Houston Center, good evening. FedEx 854 with you. Flight level, correction, 15000.
FedEx 854 Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, FedEx 854.
He's saying good evening. Delta 201 is 10,000, climbing 16,000.
Delta 201 Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, Delta 201. All right, cool. We're cleared up to our
Center, American 1171. Did
Up
you give us
to,
a crossing restriction? If you did, I missed it.
Affirmative, American 1711, cross slide at 1000.
woo,
Cross slide at 11, thanks.
amazing. Now actually we need to. There's some stuff we need to take care of. All right, we're up. Landing light can come off. Taxi lights can come off. We'll go ahead and get the starters are off. Make sure everything is pressurizing as required. Good to go. Pressurization is good. Cabin altitude is good. And we're ready. Aircraft is clean. Now we just climb. All right. Now we're gonna get some tunes as we climb.
Bravo Sierra 430. November 628 Bravo Sierra Houston Center. Descend. Correction, can you accept the Waffle 5 arrival? Aver. November 628 Bravo Sierra, clear to Houston, correction, clear to Hobby Airport via direct Alexandria, Waffle 5 arrival, descend via Waffle 5, the Hobby altimeter 3000.
Okay, we're clear to the Hobby Airport, direct Alexandria, and then the Waffle 5 arrival will descend via the Waffle 5 arrival, citation 8 Bravo Sierra.
Citation 8 Bravo Sierra, read that correct.
Houston Center, hello, United 1269, flight level 340.
United 1269, Houston Center, descend via the Doobie 2 arrival, Houston altimeter 3000.
3000, descend via the Doobie 2 arrival, United 1269.
Good evening, Houston Center, 6A Bravo, United Romeo.
Stand by. United 1044, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
2005, United 1044, thanks for GC, bye-bye.
Houston, hello, citation 611 Whiskey, flight level 430.
Alrighty, there's our transition out to. We'll go ahead and come to standard over here.
Hello. November 611 Whiskey, descend via... Come on, let me pull it open. Can you accept the Zeke 2 arrival?
We got our climb and cruise tunes courtesy of Stream Beats.
Zeke 2, oh, you're going to Hobby. Can you accept the Waffle 5 arrival?
Waffle 5? Yeah, sure, we can do that.
November 611 Whiskey, clear to Hobby Airport via direct Alexandria, Alpha Echo X-ray, Waffle 5 arrival, descend via Waffle 5, the Hobby altimeter 3000.
Alright, direct to Alexandria and the Waffle 5. That'd be the Waffle 5 for citation 11 Whiskey.
Read that correct.
The United 152, retaining site level 342.
And 152, Houston Center, hello. Houston Center, Houston Center, climb 9,000 for 16,000. FedEx 815, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb maintain 350,
Houston Center, Walker 855, 10,000 for 6,000, direct only.
Walker 855, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 340. United 152, descend. Correction, can you accept the Zeke 2 arrival?
United 152, Zeke 2 arrival.
United 152, clear to Houston Airport after Sawmill Zeke 2 arrival, descend via Zeke 2 to Houston altimeter 3000.
Clear Houston by Zeke 2 arrival, altimeter 30. United 152.
Charlie Sierra Alpha Hotel Delta, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
135.7, take it to hub, good day, George Apple.
FedEx 8161, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Alright, climb maintain flight 350, 8161.
Houston Center, citation at 810, Supermax, you know what approach we're looking at for Hobby tonight.
Houston Center, United 1768 with you at Pumple 340. Aircraft calling about Hobby information flight current.
Yeah, right, thanks.
United 1768 with you at level 340. At 1768 Houston Center, can you accept the Link 1 arrival? Let me check. United 1768, I could accept the Link 1. What transition would you like me at? Leeville, it should be the same one you're on right now. United 1768, clear to Houston Airport via after Leeville, Link 1 arrival, descend via Link 1 to Houston altimeter 3000. Houston altimeter 3000, thank you.
And Houston Center, top of the morning, FedEx 1 Heavy, just passing, 7,774, 16,000.
FedEx 1 Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain 330, FedEx 1 Heavy.
Good evening!
Houston Center, 9241 with you direct, Sawmill flight level 260. Yeah, 1787, contact Houston approach 124.35, connect.
124.
Unite 1768. Should I be expecting a runway or should I not get the ticket?
Well, that'll be assigned by Houston Approach. The plate will tell you what to expect. Roger. FedEx 854, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
135.17, FedEx 854. Thank you so much.
FedEx 8161, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
13517, good day. Cycle 7, FedEx 8161.
United 1269, if I didn't give it to you already, the Cynthia, the 2B2 arrival, the Houston altimeter 3000.
You gave it already, United 1269. Houston Center, United 241 with you, 30.
United 241, Houston Center, hello, Cynthia, the 2B2 arrival, the Houston altimeter 3000.
Oh man, the FNO over in Memphis is going crazy. It's crazy. So many arrivals and departures out of there. That is precisely why we're staying way away from it. I'm sure those guys are probably going to go through some holds and some reroutes.
Contact New Orleans Approach 125.5, good day.
And
Is that for American
we don't want nothing to do with that.
Contact New Orleans Approach 125.5, good day.
125.5 for American 1711, good day.
All right, let's get a little flyby in. A little flyby action. We have some ortho here, but unfortunately,
Center, can you accept the Zeke 2 arrival?
unfortunately, it's extremely cloudy. We can't even see the ortho. Hopefully, as we proceed more eastbound, these clouds will go away.
Descend via Zeke 2, the Houston altimeter 3000.
Southwest 962, 15,000.
Southwest 962, Houston Center, clear direct Greene County, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330 direct Greene County, Southwest 962, thanks.
Houston Center, United 35, just east of Fort Stockton, flight level 390.
United 35, squawk, so you were assigned one, squawk 1011.
1011, United 35.
FedEx 1, radar contact lost. United 35, radar contact over the Fort Stockton BOR, flight level 390.
Roger that, United 35.
United 35, cross Benny at 10,000, the San Antonio altimeter 2996.
Okay, cross Benny 10,000, altimeter 2999. United 35.
United 35, the San Antonio altimeter 2996.
Yeah, sorry about that, 2996, United 35.
FedEx 815, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
Center 135.17, FedEx 815.
November 810, Sierra Mike, contact Houston Approach 120.05, good day.
120.05, 810, Mike, yeah.
And Houston Center, FedEx 1 Heavy, was there a call for me?
Negative. I just said radar contact lost because he disappeared.
Roger, sorry about that.
FedEx 1 radar contact 46 miles north of the Elmwood VOR. Walker 855, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
135,
It's negative, FedEx 1 remain this frequency. FedEx Walker 855, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
Yes, sir, good afternoon, Delta 1510, 15,050.
Delta 1510, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 330, clear direct Green County.
50 direct Green County, and Delta 1510.
Walker 855, Houston Center. Walker 855, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
135, see Walker 855.
United 1269, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
120.05, good day, 1269.
United 152, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
120.02.
Negative, United 152, contact Houston approach 120.05.
120.05, United 152.
All right, we got a few outside views. Let's go ahead and look inside, make sure everything's good to go. Looks like we're currently at our cruise altitude of flight level 330, which is great. Approaching the LSU.
Center, hello. Descend, correction, can you accept the Zeke 2 arrival?
Aircraft is handling great. We'll go here. We are 46 minutes into our flight.
Zulu. Affirmative, Zeke 2 arrival.
All right, everything is good to go.
Yeah, we can accept that.
FedEx 1550 clear to Houston Airport via after Sawmill, Zeke 2 arrival. Descend via Zeke 2 to Houston altimeter 3000.
Now time to get some wing view action while we proceed. We're almost about to be under an hour left. You know what that means? Coffee time when we get less than 6 minutes or less than 6 minutes coffee time, or less than 60 minutes, I should say. We'll get some coffee.
Sunny 1996, 13,500 for 15,000.
United 1996, Houston Center. Climb and maintain flight level 340, clear direct JPEG.
340 direct JPEG, United 1996.
Center, citation 2 Bravo Foxtrot 16,000.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Up to 240, 24 Alpha Foxtrot.
November 628 Bravo Sierra, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day. November 611 Whiskey, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
Forward approach, 11 Whiskey.
November 628 Bravo Sierra, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day. 2005, 8 Bravo Sierra, good night. FedEx 1 Houston Center, if you're still on my frequency, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17.
I wonder if anybody's called for me. Houston Center, FedEx 1 Heavy. Has anybody called yet? I'm sorry. Has anybody, have you transmitted anything for me? Sorry, I was just like, I have to go run somewhere.
Yep, about 10 minutes ago, FedEx 1, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17.
135.17, I'm very, very sorry. Sorry about that.
Good evening, Houston. United 624, Whiskey, flight level 340.
United 624 Houston Center, hello. Descend via the JB2 arrival to Houston altimeter 3000.
3000, United 624.
Once again, we got
American 1164,
cruise tunes provided by Stream Beats.
Descend via the Driller 5 arrival to Houston altimeter 3000.
30 inches, descend via the Driller 5, American 1164.
United 241, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
Houston approach 2005, United 241, bye-bye.
Cobra 36, contact Houston approach 120.05, good day.
120.05, Cobra 26.
Houston Center, good evening, 697 for heavy out of 32 for 29.
FedEx 9794 Houston approach, Houston Center, cross rhythm at 10,250 knots, the New Orleans altimeter 3007.
Already cross rhythm at 11,250 knots, altimeter 3001, exit for heavy.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, descend via the Willie 6 arrival, the Austin altimeter 2995, Austin landing south.
Austin landing south and descending via the Willie 6 arrival, 2 Bravo Foxtrot.
And Houston Center, FedEx 8784, just not sure since there's no ATIS for New Orleans, we're going to be too heavy tonight for runway 20.
FedEx 9794, I don't control New Orleans right now, you can tell that to approach.
Alright, sorry about that, thanks.
Houston Center, Delta 1147, kilometer 14,400 up to 15,000. FedEx 1147 Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 330, clear direct Green County.
330 Green County, Delta 1147.
Southwest 962, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, good day.
3297, I will see a Southwest 962.
Houston Center, good afternoon. Stock 1847, 12-3, climbing 16.
Steamway 1847, Houston Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, 1847.
Houston Center, good evening. Spirit 868 checking in with you at 380. Spirit Wings 868 Houston Center, can you accept the Doobie 2 arrival?
Can you give me the arrival name again, sorry, for 868?
Doobie 2, Delta Oscar, Oscar Bravo India.
Yeah, we can accept the Doobie 2 Spirit 868.
Spirit Wings 868 clear to Houston Airport via after Alexandria, Doobie 2 arrival. Descend via Doobie 2 to Houston altimeter 3000.
Alright, after Alexandria, descend via the Doobie 2 Spirit 868, thanks.
Houston Center, Southern 9853, with you 13,000.
Southern 9853 Houston Center, turn 20 degrees right, climb and maintain flight level 310.
20 degrees right, 310, Southern 9853.
All right, let's head back up front. Make sure everything is good. Check some systems. All right, that is very good. It looks like we're approaching Arubi, about 120 miles from Arubi, which is going to be our next point. As we get closer to Arubi, we'll probably end up doing the arrival brief as well as the approach brief. But until then, systems are good. Let's check our progress real quick. Make sure everything is good to go. All right, looks like we'll be winds are 212 at 50 knots. So definitely it's helping out here with a nice tailwind.
Delta 1510, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Good day.
Yeah, a little nice tailwind. We'll take that. 33 knot tailwind. We will take that. All right, awesome. All right, so it looks like we have about 306 miles till our top of descent. Nice. All right, let's get back to our legs and let's head outside.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Cool.
There's some ortho coming up. Yeah.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, expect RNAV Zulu runway 18 left approach. Any aircraft on Houston Center, how do you hear?
5x5.
Perfect, okay. Guess I'm just getting ignored.
Par for the course.
Delta 1510 Houston Center.
So that we're having audio issues. Go ahead for Delta 1510.
Delta 1510, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
1508, that was our Delta 1510.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, Houston Center.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, we're up.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot, expect RNAV Zulu runway 18 left approach.
Good, we get the ILS for 18 left.
I'd like to give you the RNAV or the visual, your choice.
We'll take the RNAV.
November 24 Alpha Foxtrot at X-Wing cleared RNAV Zulu runway 18 left approach.
At X-Wing, we're clear for the 18 left for us, thanks.
Southern 9853 at flight level 200, clear direct Macomb.
At 200, direct to Macomb, Southern 9853.
contact Houston approach 124.35, good day.
2435 American 1164, we'll see ya.
United 35, expect ILS runway 13 right approach.
Expect 13 right, ILS approach, United 35.
United 1996, descend via the Wing 1 arrival, Houston altimeter 3000.
3000, link 1, United 1996.
Southern 9853, contact Memphis Center 132 point, correction 132.55, good day.
3255, see ya.
FedEx 9794, contact New Orleans approach 125.5, good day. Satiqua 1847, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17, good day.
3517, Shocker 1847, over that side.
United 35 at center point, cleared ILS, runway 13 right approach.
Okay, it's center point, cleared ILS 13 right approach, United 35.
Delta 1147, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good day. 132.907, Delta 1147, good night.
Houston Center, American State 86, good evening. We're holding short the runway 18 right, ready to go.
American 1086, Houston Center, runway 18 right, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 18 right, American 1086.
Houston Center, 24 off Foxtrot, we just want to double check at X-Wing, we're clear to go on for the 1A left, correct? Affirmative. Correct, thank you. Delta 1147, flight already contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good day.
Oh man, looks like the clouds are rolling in again.
Center November 159.
No more
Victor
ortho.
is VFR direct to New Orleans, heading 089 at 11,500. Request flight following.
November 1591 Victor, Houston Center, the Lafayette altimeter 3005.
3005, 91 Victor. Houston Center, good evening. Southwest time, this is 7, climbing to 16,000.
All right, we are a little closer to Ruby, about 27 miles. So we'll go ahead and brief the arrival so we know what to expect. Go ahead and turn that cruise down, and we'll turn ATC down a bit to set up for the arrival.
American 1086, radar contacts to altitude.
We are doing the Hobbit 2 Shire transition.
The future, if you're told runway heading, you have to stay on runway heading, but for now, clear direct Theta, climb and maintain flight level 340.
We're climbing maintain flight level 340. We were actually on runway heading 17.
All right, so let's look at the, let me pull that up. Let's see.
So that's odd, it shows you off runway heading by a little bit, but whatever. United 35, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 13 right, United 35.
All right, just pulling up the arrival
591 Victor,
real
unable
quick.
VFR services this time. Radar services terminated. Squawk to maintain VFR.
Squawk to maintain VFR 91 Victor.
All right, let's see what we got. We're looking at the Hobbit 2 arrival, and we're right down here, Shire transitions we're looking at. So there's honestly no restriction except for 14, above 14,000 by Hobbit and 12,000 by Insul. And then it looks like we're probably landing east. So we'll go ahead and request and see which one we want to land at. So let's take a look at the airport. Oh, wrong one. Airport diagram. So we can either do 8 right,
Number 24 Alpha Foxtrot, runway 18 left, clear to land.
actually 9 right, or 8 left. Let's see which one's longer. I got 9,000 feet for 8 left, 9,000 feet for 9 right. We'll go ahead and do 9 right. All right, so that's pretty much the arrivals, more likely for 9 right. Let's see, let's go ahead and brief the approach for RNAV. Let's see if we can do the, let's see if there's an RMP approach here. Okay, here we go. We'll do, there's no RMP. So we'll just do RNAV 9 right. All right, 9 right. We're going to Andy, Defin. Andy serving as our initial approach fix, and we're looking across that at 7,000. All right, so let's go ahead and verify that real quick. As we go over here, we'll probably go over here, come right here, and go for RNAV runway 199 right. Andy. All right. Got it. So we'll make sure everything is good to go as far as our progress is concerned. All right. Awesome. We got about 188 miles till our top of descent. All right, we'll come over here and go look at index, and then we'll come over here and look at our approach. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. We have
1641, level 340. Yeah, 1641 radar contact.
We got 97400 checks out, 9 right. Course is going to be 095. We got runway landing is going to be 9,000 feet for the runway. Touchdown zone is going to be about 1,026. Airport elevation 1026. So that checks out there. As far as the MissedApproach is concerned, we are going to climb to 4,000 direct Ratch and then on track 092 to Connie. And then we'll hold there. We can look for Alpha 2 lights as we approach inbound. And we have everything else. They have D-ATIS, but I don't believe that Vatsim supports digital ATIS there. Then I'd like to go by Atlanta Tower, all the frequencies we have. As I said, we're going to be at Andy 7,000, then Defin 6,000, Guy 5,000, Easy 4,000, and Bernie's going to serve as our final approach fix there. And we're going to be doing LNAV, VNAV, so we're looking at 1403 as our decision altitude.
Delta 1962, clear to Houston Airport via direct to import, Driller 5 arrival. Descend via Driller 5, Houston altimeter.
All right, so 1405. That's really pretty much the brief there. Go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and set. Everything checks out here. We'll do a flaps 30. All right, so we're looking at approximately 147, but that'll adjust as we burn down fuel. So we have that in there. We'll come over here and adjust our far out 10. We have 1403. Oop. So turbulence action. Oop. 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 Oops.
Approach 120.05 today.
2005, good day, 9996.
Okay, 1768, contact Houston, approach 120.05 today. United 1768. United 1768, can you please repeat the code?
Oh man, we're getting a little turbulence, getting very difficult. There we go. 1403 is set for decision altitude. We should be getting handed off pretty soon to Atlanta Center. All right, Atlanta Center should be coming in momentarily.
Want to confirm, can I tell you final
So we'll see you multiple frequencies that we can get swapped to.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Good day.
Atlanta Center 3219 at Delta 201.
Southwest 3870, contact. Oh, disregard. You haven't taken it yet.
Yes, so this is Southwest 3870. I'm having a weird issue. It's not wanting to climb me. I'm on course, but the climb is going super slow, so I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't believe that's the correct frequency. To make sure.
Southwest 957, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17. Good day. Okay, yeah, 35.
Okay, let's see. And Center Delta 20, I just want to verify that was 3297 for Atlanta Center.
Delta 201 Atlanta Center 132.907.
All right, 3297 Delta 201. Good day. 3297.
United 624. Direct Romeo Mike Golf to join the Romeo Mike Golf 56, whatever the numbers were. Arrival Delta 1725. Southwest 202, climb and maintain for level 350.
Atlanta Center, good evening. The next 137 with you at 33,000 feet. 33,800 feet. Descend to 33,000.
FedEx 1157, left to center, roger. Southwest 1420, contact.
Oh man, it is difficult to get in there. Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 201, flight level 330.
Delta 201, going to center, roger.
Awesome. All right, now that we are checked in, let's see if we are in range for the ATIS. All right, ATIS is going to be 2555. Let's see if that actually. Yeah, 2555. Nice. All right, let's put that in there. We'll put that on radio 1. See if we can receive on radio 1. All right, 3014.
Below 14,000 altitude.
3014 is what I just got.
1725. That's at and maintain 14,000. Correction 18,000. Delta 1725. Negative 14,000.
3014. All right. Doesn't look like we're getting COM 2.
Delta 1725 is Erlin at and maintain 14,000.
Here we go.
At Erlin, maintain 14,000.
26 left.
Southwest 202, correct, haunted.
Simultaneous approach is reduced. ILS approach runway 26 right.
Delta 2073, contact Jacksonville Center 135 with NR2.
All right, so it looks like they are landing west.
Advise on initial contact. You have information in you.
Pan American 1641, request 20 degrees right for weather, direct 22 enable.
How many degrees?
Atlanta 8 is information in you.
That is American 1641, deviations right of course approved, that's the 20 degrees. When able direct to advise, climb and maintain, level 360.
Follow 360, 24 right American, 20
temperature 23. Temperature 3014.
American 627, descend and maintain for level 240.
26 left. 27 right. Expect RNAV ground departure runway.
JetBlue 720, Atlanta Center, climb maintain for level 230.
Simultaneous approach. Use ILS approach runway 26 right.
230,
ILS approach runway 27 left. North is 2 airmen. Operate response with mode Charlie on the ramp. Taxiway.
Southwest 202, product heaven.
All right, awesome. Got the ATIS here. I didn't get the ATIS code, but I got at least the runway they're landing, and it's runway.
Sorry, who
27 left is what we were, or 27 right is what they're landing. So we are going to have to rebrief our approach. Let me verify the ATIS code.
Altimeter 3014.
Number 9 Echo Sierra, descend and maintain 8,000 miles for the same name.
Left. 27 right. Expect RNAV off the ground. Current runway 26 left.
Southwest 962, contact
right.
approach 125.7.
Simultaneous approach is in use. ILS approach runway 26 right.
FedEx 1137, descend at Boston discretion, maintain for level 240.
North is to air.
Descend by discretion, maintain for 240.
FedEx 254, contact Memphis Center 124.27.
Advise on initial contact.
Good move 127, have a good day.
Information India.
Southwest 5363, you up?
Atlanta 8 is information India. 0152.
All right. Ooh. Trying to listen to radios at the same time is rough. But we got ATIS information India. They're landing runway 26 left, 26 right. So we are going to request the RNAV for runway 27 left.
Visual approach runway 20.
Delta 428,
All right, we have altimeter 3014 set in. We have a bar out set in. Actually, now we need to rebrief and figure out what the new RNAV runway 27 left.
Delta 1725, measure discard. JetBlue 720, climb and maintain for level 370.
All right, RNAV 26 or 27 left. Okay, so this one's actually going to increase 1528.
1725, expedite UD set to 14,000. Please contact approach 125.7.
Expedite descent 14,000, contact approach 25.7 Delta 7.
All right, there we go. 1528 is set in the bar out.
Descent at pilot's discretion, maintain.
Let's make sure it's in the box properly.
PD Delta Flight 240, Delta 1147. That's can you repeat our altitude climb again? Sorry.
All right, first things first, we have Silva, Rom, CJ, Grumpy, Depot. Which we have Silva, Rom, CJ, Grumpy, Depot, and then the runway. All right, so we have all that set in there. We're looking to cross at Silva at 7,000, Rom 6,000. CJ 5,000, Grumpy 4,000, Depot 2,800, and then we'll descend down. Depot is gonna be our final approach fix, and we'll just rebrief. So the MissedApproach is gonna climb to 4,000 direct callop and on track 272 to tempo, and then we'll hold there.
12,250 knots.
But other than that, that pretty much takes care of everything there. Let's verify. Let's make sure the actual. So FMS, come over here. We'll go to approach. We have 65,700, 65,700. Awesome, checks out. You know what? Let's see if we can actually request the weather here. So we'll come here, AOC, and we'll request right here weather info. Gonna be Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. We'll go ahead and send for that. And we'll come over here and see if we can get. Used to be maybe under miscellaneous. Used to be able to get ATIS. Alright, here we go. We got message. Alright. 1304. 10 statute miles visibility. Actually, this is out of date. This is definitely not current. It says 051652 Zulu. It's supposed to be today's the 16th, so it's definitely out of date. Okay. Okay, well the weather isn't. At least we have ATIS, so we're good to go there.
Atlanta Delta 1147, leaving flight about 330 for flight about 240.
47, roger. FedEx 1137, cross, ship chipper at a maintain 13,000 to land altimeter 3016.
Cross chipper, maintain 3,000 feet.
Center 1 Kilo Kilo, contact Memphis Center 1T4.27, good day.
All right, we got about 20 minutes. 20 minutes till we land.
Vegas Air, Usher, clear visual approach. And so do you want to cancel IFR now?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cancel IFR.
You want 6071 turn right heading 090. Vegas Air, Roger, acting as station proceeds. Walk VFR, radar service terminated, frequency change cruise.
Change cruise, walk VFR. Thank you so much, man. You have a nice night.
Yep. From contact Jackson Center 135 from there too.
Land Center, good evening, Tampa 1669 with deep level 310.
Go to 1669, Atlanta Center, home. Delta 1147, descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival via Atlanta altimeter 3016.
Descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival at 1147.
D-Mon 1738, do not exceed Mach 77.
Alright, do not exceed 0.77. D-Mon 1738, we're still.
Okay, FedEx 9563, maintain Mach 7 or greater.
Okay, 0.7 or greater.
D-Mon 6071, turn right heading 150, intercept runway 18 center to 1 faster. to join.
All right, let's see.
1641 direct to
Where are?
1641 Russia.
Let's come over here, cruise, find out. So we got 60 miles till the top of descent.
6112, Roger, runway 18 left. Cleared for takeoff, turn left, heading 150.
All right, we'll go ahead and bring this altitude down to, we'll do 7,000 and we'll have the aircraft manage the other altitude.
Heading the center maintain 3000.
Heading 3000, so I want to find it.
About 6027, the field's 1 o'clock, T0 miles. About 6071, clear visual approach, runway 18 center. American 627, contact line approach, 1T5.7.
Over to Atlanta approach, American 627, thank you, have a good night.
American 1641, maintain Mach 80 greater.
80 greater, American 1641.
That's put that near 7 for like 2 minutes.
About 42 18, Roger, climb maintain by level 360 and report back.
Yep, 260 and I'll pull one.
Delta T01 to set up pilot's discretion, maintain by level T40.
PD down to flight level 240, Delta 201.
About 6071, runway 18 center, clear to land, wind 2134.
Clear to land, runway 18 center, P-Mod 67.
All right, pilot discretion down to flight level 240. In that case, we'll go ahead and bring it back.
Nausea 1 to 12,000 and 250 knots, Delta 43.
FedEx 71, contact 89.
Just VS down.
2822, FedEx 71.
JetBlue 720, radar contact lost. Honeycomb, Mike, Concord Airport, 11 o'clock, crashing 10 miles, report on site when able. Delta 201, descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival, welcome at altimeter is 3016.
Descend via the Hobbit 2, Delta 201 and 3016.
Piedmont 1738, resume normal speed. Normal speed, Piedmont 1738, thanks. FedEx 95,
All right.
resume normal speed.
So we were given PD down to 24, and now we have to resume the Hobbit 2. So we're making good headway. We need to cross Baggins above flight level 240, so we may have to increase our L2 there.
3012, Blue Shake 5112.
1660,000.
My bad, 16,000, 5112.
FedEx 1137, contact line approach 125.7.
All right, got about 5,000 feet to go. And then we need to be at smog by 17,000 or above 17,000. Go ahead and bring that in a bit. There we go. All right. As soon as we get to our altitude, we're probably more likely going to engage that VNAV back, let it manage or take care of our descents. All right, there we go. We have about 2,000 feet to go. Thousand feet to go.
Center American 1641.
Stand by. Wacko Mike, runway 20, clear left. Blue Shake 3112, correct. Weasel, maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed.
Eric Weasel, resume normal speed, Blue Shake 5112.
And 5112, maintain flight level 230.
I'll maintain 230, Blue Shake 5112.
All right, that's coming up on our altitude. So what we're gonna do is, as soon as we have altitude hose engaged here. All right, altitude hold is engaged. We'll go ahead and bring this down and we'll VNAV down.
American 1641, yeah, company wants us to divert to Atlanta. Apparently there's something going on in Memphis.
American 1641, roger. Do you want the chipper or room?
Doesn't matter.
American 1641, roger. Clear to Atlanta Airport, direct to Rome 6 arrival.
Clear to Atlanta via direct to Rome 6 arrival, American 1641.
Delta 1147, contact approach 125.7.
125.7, Delta 1147, good night.
All right, 25.7 is probably more like what we're gonna get to. We'll get ready for that. 25.7.
Taxi, ramp via Echo, good day. Southwest 3870, descent of House discretion, maintained by the will T40.
House discretion is maintained, you said 240?
Aver.
Okay, down to 240, Southwest 34.
FedEx 973 EF.
All right, aircraft is descending nicely. There are no speed restrictions other than 10,000 feet. The 250 at 10,000 feet, but you have to cross smog at above 17,000, then Hobbit at above 14,000, and then Intel at 12,000.
Okay, why don't you just remain on arrival? I'll figure out something with you.
Alright, we're maintaining 330 and ready for lower wind kill.
Good night, Atlanta Center, Delta 2334, 12,000 for 14,000.
Taxi to the ramp via Alpha. Who else is calling?
Atlanta Piedmont 1738.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to divert to Atlanta, but we'd like to do that 20 DME on the west side of Choo-Choo. What? Yeah, we want to divert to Atlanta, but we want to stay on course until 20 DME west of Choo-Choo. Okay, Roger. Delta 301, contact Atlanta at 2517.
And was that for Delta 20 on your step down?
Hey, for contact approach 12517.
All right, 25-7 over approach. Good day, Delta 201.
Flight American 1641, request either 20 right.
47 descending to 5,500 via the correction star. Delta 1147, Atlanta approach, CLN altimeter 3016, expect runway 27 left. 27 left, Delta 1147.
Atlanta approach, good evening. Delta 201 descending via the Hobbit 2 with information India.
Delta 201, Atlanta approach, CLN altimeter 3016, expect runway 27 left.
3016, and any chance we can put in for the RNAV 27 left?
You said RNAV 27 left?
Yes, sir. RNAV 27 left for Delta 201.
201, expect vectors, RNAV runway 27 left.
Wilco, Delta 201.
Alright, American 627, looks like you're lined up for runway 27 left. You want to land 27 left?
Yeah, that works. Land 27 left, American 627.
American 627, Roger, clear visual approach, runway 27 left, contact tower, 11 out of point 1.
Let's make sure everything is going according to plan. Intel at 12,000, so that should be hard coded in there.
Departure Alpaca 23 Lima, passing 4.8.
Alpaca 23 Lima, land departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
14,000, Alpaca 23 Lima.
First keeping Delta 4033, descending 12,000.
Delta 4033, land approach, runway 26 right, the Atlanta altimeter 3016.
Expect 26 right, Delta 4033.
Delta 4033 to set a maintain 9,000.
9,000, Delta 4033.
Alpaca 23 Lima, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
132, 97, Alpaca 23 Lima, bye.
Bye.
Departure. Good evening, Flight 32, passing 4,000, 410 top.
Speedbird 533 Heavy at land departure, radar contact.
All right, let's see. Oh, we need to hit that standard there. There we go. All right, we need to be at 12,000 by INSO. We're 10 miles away and descending. All right, let's go ahead and set our auto brake. Based on 9,000 feet of runway, we'll do auto brake 2. And then as of right now, we don't even need our, so we'll go ahead and arm. Oop, we'll go ahead and arm. There we go. It is armed. Speed brake are armed. And let's see what we got. All right, pressurization is good. Into ice not required. Approach brief's already done. And indicated airspeed and altitude bugs already done. All right, approach, altitude instrument set and check. They're good to go. Approach aid, good. And then we are over to
210, then 7,000, Delta 1147. Delta 4033, turn right heading 210, vectors to final, descend and maintain 6,000.
210 on the heading, down 6,000, Delta 4033.
Approach our Simplify land freeze, word direct to cell for FedEx 1137.
FedEx 1137, heavy, roger, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend, maintain 7,000, FedEx 1137.
all right, awesome. So we crossed Itzel at 12,000. Very nicely done there, Zibo.
Heavy, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed to 210, FedEx 1137 heavy.
Delta 4033, maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 knots or greater, 4033.
On approach American 1641, 8 is Juliet, level 187, descending 15,000, heading 140.
American 1641, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right, descend and maintain 4,000.
26 right, 4,000, American 1641.
Delta 4033, descend and maintain 4,000.
Yeah, it looks like there's traffic right in front of us. So about 12 miles in front of us, just west or east of Eagle. About 700 feet below us.
American 1641, request 10 degrees left.
American 1641, 10 degrees left approved.
Let's try to stay ahead of the aircraft. So the next person or next agency that they're sending us to is going to be Atlanta Tower 19-1. So we'll go ahead and set 19-1 in the box there. All right, 19-1's in there and stand by, and we are ready.
Departure, it's Delta 1374 through 3,900.
Delta 1374, land departure, radar contact, climb.
There's a nice ortho.
4,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, Delta 1374.
Delta 201, reduce speed at 210, then descend and maintain 7,000.
210, then down to 7,000, Delta 201.
Delta 1147, descend and maintain 3,000.
All right, 210.
FedEx 1137 heavy, turn left heading 095, vectors to final.
Turn right heading 095, FedEx 1137, vectors final.
Left turn 095, FedEx 1137 heavy.
Left turn 095, FedEx 1137 heavy.
All right.
37 heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000 bags on 37 heavy.
Delta 4033, fly heading 240, intercept the localizer.
Speed's coming back nicely, and then we'll start our descent down. So
240, intercept the localizer, and I'll let you know.
there we go. Now we can start our descent down with VS down.
Approach low, Piedmont 1738, 16,400 across Erlen at 14 Juliet.
Piedmont 1738, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right.
26 right.
Delta 4033 has the deal to site.
Delta 4033, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, maintain 182 knots or greater until AJ.
Cleared for the visual 26 right side and 190 until AJ. Delta 4033.
All right, we'll get the nose up a bit,
180 vectors to final.
and then
180 American 1641.
we'll let the speed bleed down.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
32.97, Delta 1374.
Delta 201 to center maintain 3,000.
3,000 Delta 201.
American 1641, reduce speed to 210.
210 American 1641.
All right, 3,000. Let's go down. Let's go down, dude.
Good day again. This is in the port 5424. We have just take off runway 24 at Columbus. We are continuing runway 8.
Endeavor 5424, Atlanta departure radar contact. Turn right, direct Atlanta Airport. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Left direct Grant. Grant maintain 5,000. And for 5424.
FedEx 1137, heavy turn right heading 180.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring out flaps 1.
Turn right,
Maybe
1
flaps 2.
180 to reduce speed to 180. FedEx on 37 heavy.
Give us a little
FedEx
drag
47, turn left heading 360.
as we go down. Let's drag.
Just verify was that Delta or FedEx. Delta 1147, turn left heading
All right, here we go.
360.
About to pass down through 10,000 feet. Let's get some of these lights on.
5424 to left turn direct the Atlanta Airport, maintain 10,000.
Direct Grant and 10,000 for 5424.
There we go. All right, we are below 10,000. We'll go ahead and secure the cruise tunes for now.
FedEx 973, Atlanta approach, Atlanta altimeter 3016, expect runway 26 right.
26 right, FedEx 933, 3016.
FedEx 1137, heavy turn right heading 240, intercept the localizer, Atlanta Airport, 2 o'clock, 15 miles south of airport in sight.
Can you say that again for FedEx 137?
FedEx 1137, heavy turn right heading 250, intercept the localizer.
Turn right heading 250, intercept the localizer for FedEx 137.
Delta 1147, turn left heading 300, intercept the localizer. 300, intercept localizer, Delta 1147. Delta 4033, contact tower 110.1.
Or the tower, Delta 4033, we'll take it.
Approach Delta 973, any chance we can get 27 right for tonight?
FedEx 973.
Nice wing view we got. Let's see where we're at altitude wise. We need to be getting down to. Let's see if we can increase the altitude there.
Delta 1147, Atlanta Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles south of the airport in sight. Field in sight, Delta 1147. Delta 1147, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 180 knots or greater till depot. 180 or greater till depot, clear visual approach 27 left, Delta 1147. FedEx 1137, heavy, the Atlanta Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles south of the airport in sight.
Airport side, FedEx 137.
FedEx 1137, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, maintain 180 knots till AJ.
Maintain 180 knots till AJ. Clear visual approach, FedEx.
Piedmont 1738.
All right, let's take a look at the landing checks because they would have come quick. Start switch is going to come to continuous. Recall is going to be checked. Speed brake, verify that's going to be armed. Obviously, landing gear will be down 3 green, and then auto brake will be set. Flaps and landing lights already on. Alrighty.
Delta 201, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, Delta 201. Yep. Yep.
Atlanta approach, good
It's
evening, Bianca 8524, climbing 3000 and continue hitting off runway.
Bianca 8524, squawk 0435.
all right. Left 360 is set. This is why you always want to center your heading.
So 1147, contact tower 119.1.
All right, let's go ahead and reduce that a bit. Start working that speed back so we can actually start configuring. All right, we got about 1,800 feet to go.
American 1641, turn right 820, intercept the localizer, advising land airport.
We'll go ahead and get flaps 5, get a little bit of drag so that can work us down a bit.
7,000 Piedmont 1738.
Approach, FedEx 9563.
Vietnam 1 Juliet Kilo to set and maintain 3,000.
3000, 1 Juliet Kilo.
FedEx 9563, line approach, runway 26 right, altimeter 3016.
All right, he's got us inside of Silva, which is great.
Piedmont 1738, turn
Next thing's gonna be ROM.
Piedmont 1738.
Delta 201, turn left heading 300, intercept the localizer.
Left 300, Delta 201. All right, 300. Continue that left-hand turn.
2000.
Got about 500 feet to go, and speed's coming back nicely. So we'll probably work that down to 180 as we turn inbound, and we'll be looking for that field.
American 1641, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, maintain 180 knots until AJ.
180 till AJ, clear visual approach, runway 26 right, American 1641.
All right. Next thing we're gonna do, we're actually gonna come here in order to actually do the. We'll go to CJ or execute that.
American 1641, contact tower 119.1 at AJ. Have a good night.
19-1 at AJ, American 1641, you too.
All right, there we go. Now we can actually go to LNAV. That'll turn our heading.
85 to 40, it's possible and proceed direct to ground.
Bianca 8524, radar contact, turn to left, direct Atlanta Airport, maintain 10,000.
10,000 and direct ground, Bianca 85 to 4.
All right, there's the airport right over here.
7,000.
7,973.
Piedmont 1738, turn right heading 095.
095, Piedmont 1738.
Delta 201, Atlanta Airport, 12 o'clock, 100 miles above the airport in sight.
Delta 201 has airport in sight.
Delta 201, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 210 knots until Grumpy, then 180 knots till depot.
And firmware, we request the RNAV 27.
Delta 201, roger, cross Grumpy at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV, runway 27 left approach.
Grumpy at above 3,000, clear RNAV 27 left, Delta 201.
Delta 2226.
All right, we'll get the speed on a bit. Let's see, Grumpy is back, so we can actually increase the speed on a bit. There's 3,000. We'll maintain 3,000, and we'll go ahead and turn the approach on.
FedEx 9563 to set and maintain 12,000.
12,000, FedEx 9563.
FedEx 973 to set and maintain 3,000.
All right, we're slightly right of course, so that should be coming in like.
Maintain 3,000.
3,000, FedEx 973.
Vietnam 1 Julie.
Go ahead and get flaps 10.
Will do, 1 Julie Kilo.
Piedmont 1738, turn right heading 180.
I turned 180, Piedmont 1738.
Alright, there's the field off the nose there. There we go.
Piedmont 1738 Atlanta Airport 2 o'clock.
All right, we're coming up on Grumpy. Once we get to Grumpy, we'll slow down, start slowing down to 180.
1738, turn righting 250, cleared visual approach, and wind 26 right.
250, clear visual approach, 26 right, Piedmont 1738.
Delta 2226, descend and maintain 900,000.
9,000, Delta 2226.
FedEx 9563, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, FedEx 9563.
Delta 201, over depot, contact tower 119.1.
Deep over the tower at depot 119.1, Delta 201. Good night.
Field inside, Phenom 1 Julia Kilo.
Phenom 1 Julia Kilo, cleared visual approach, and wind 2 and left.
All right, we'll go ahead and start. Depot is about 4 miles, so we can actually start bringing that gear down. Start configuring to come down. All right.
FedEx 9563, turn left heading 095.
Let's work down to our VREV.
Piedmont 1738 over AJ, contact tower 191.
191 at AJ, Piedmont 1738, good day.
Oh, no, what's going on?
Southwest 4870,
It, for some reason, swapped over to ILS, which it shouldn't have. There we go. It's probably because we pressed the approach button.
Endeavor 5424, that's... Are you direct? Where are you direct to?
We have just passed ground and we are going to hazard 5424.
All right, let's see if it just starts descending,
turn left heading 010.
which it did not. So actually, we'll go ahead and manually shoot this approach.
And approach hello, Delta 2617 is a Pan aircraft.
And Atlanta Tower, good evening. Delta 201 is on the RNAV runway 27 left.
Delta 201, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 290 at 5.
Clear land 27 left, Delta 201. Okay, actually I need to keep my LNAV on and my VNAV so I can actually shoot this approach. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get continuous there. Let's get recall, good to go.
Tower Piedmont 1738, visual 26 right.
And we'll go ahead and get the...
Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 290 at 5.
26 right, clear to land, Piedmont 1738.
1,000. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
There is no glass. It's going off the ILS. Let's go here and let's swap it over. There we go. Alright, flaps 30, gears down, 3 green. A little fast, so we reduce that power and get that nose up a bit.
Minimums.
Alright, fuel's in sight, landing.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40.
Alright.
30.
Alright, oh.
20.
And hold what we got. Hold.
10.
Alright. And let's get the reversers. Reverse is normal. Alright, it is approaching 80 knots. And 70. Actually, one of our reversers didn't activate. Alright, there's 60. Stow them. And let's start taxiing out.
Dot 201, cross runway 27 right at Papa, join Lima to the ramp. Good night.
Cross 27 right at Papa Lima to the ramp. Good night. Dot 201. Thanks for the service.
Delta 714, runway 27 right at Lima Charlie, line up away, traffic crossing downfield.
I have wait on 27 right at Lima Charlie, Delta 714.
All right, here we go. We'll go ahead and get some of these lights off, and we'll go ahead and crank the APU. We're instructed. We'll clean up the aircraft. We're given permission to cross 27 right. Clean that up.
Tower, good evening. FedEx 973. We're established on 27 left.
FedEx 973, Atlanta Tower. Do you have runway 26 right inside?
Affirmed. FedEx 973.
FedEx 973.
All right, here's Lima over to the ramp.
Cargo, correct.
Let's do it. Make sure everything's good to go. That can come off. That can come off. Oop. Should probably pay attention to taxiing the aircraft.
Change to runway 26 right. Runway 26 right, clear to land. Wind 29085.
Clear to land 26 right, FedEx 973.
Tower, Sirius 150, right.
Sirius 150, cross runway 26 right, hold short runway 26
All right, we are going to go ahead and head over to maybe ramp 4. We'll do ramp 4.
Delta 714, RNAV to football, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
27 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV to football, Delta 714.
There's ramp 2 coming up on the left here. We'll just taxi all the way to ramp 4. Ramp 3 over here with all the Southwest aircraft. All right, and
on departure, fly heading 340, wind 290. Sorry,
we'll head, actually, we'll head over. This is ramp 4. We'll come right.
Heading 340, clear takeoff 26 left, 156.
Atlanta Tower, good evening, Delta 1038 at Concourse Tango. IFR to Boston, request clearance with
All right, let's find an opening here. Looks like there's one right here. That's the one we are going to use.
Right.
All right, let's go ahead and turn off some of these lights as we come inbound.
Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind 290 at 5.
Ground 26 right, FedEx 9563.
All right, there's our lineman. He's picked us up. Oh, keep coming forward. And set. All right. Brakes are set. And we can go ahead and kill engine 1 and 2. EPU is. Go ahead and get that on. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. Whew. That Zibo engine shutdown is amazing.
Keep it rolling all the way to the end. Got traffic on a 2-mile final.
We're off, FedEx 973.
All right. As our aircraft spools down.
1641 visual approach, runway 26 right.
That was
1641 Atlanta
an amazing flight, if I do say so myself.
Runway 26 right, clear line, American 1641.
Nice, got nice ATC services throughout. Got to do the RNAV, manual RNAV, because the automatic RNAV just would not cooperate. But that's fine. Got here nice and safely. As you can see, the Zibo shutdown is one of the probably best shutdown sounds I think you'll find in any flight simulator. All right, let's go ahead and turn these lights off, and then we'll knock out a replay real quick and we'll be done. All right, first things first though, let's go ahead and go ahead and go cold and shut down the aircraft. Now that I think about it. All right, lights off. All right, let's go ahead and get these off. Trim air off. Let's find these. Go ahead and get these off. Leave these auto. All right, I'll leave that. Off, turn it off. Alright, get that off. Get fuel pumps off. Get our electric pumps, hide electric pumps off. And that takes care of everything. So now we'll go ahead and get the APU off. And then we'll get the battery off.
Go over to departures. Delta 14, sorry if I have...
Completely cold. Then we'll go ahead and get off Vatsim. And then we'll run our replay. All right, let's disconnect that. And come over here. Let's run these replays real quick. All right, here we go. We'll actually speed it up here. This is when it was going for the ILS approach. All right. Aircraft is nice. Look at that nose up. That's what you want on approach. So power's coming in. There we go. We'll check it out from right here. Actually, let's speed up because it's gonna take a while. There we go. We'll start right here. Let's see where we end up as far as center line's concerned. Right in the touchdown zone, right on center line. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. You know what happened? One of our reversers would not pop out. That's why it took us a little bit more runway to slow down. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and check out the runway view here. Let's check out that landing. Right in the touchdown zone and right on center line. You can't ask for a better landing. Whew. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. All right, let's see.
500.
All right, we'll go ahead and end it right here. Let's bring that cruise tunes back. See if we can get anything out of here.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40.
All right. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. We're looking to bring more content. We're going to be working to some full flight. Anytime we can hop on with some ATC services, that's what we're going to try to aim for. As far as content, we're going to look to bring more live content and shorter contents as well. I realize these videos can get a little too long, but I want to thank you for tuning in to the MissedApproach channel. As always, if you got any questions or comments, just go ahead and shoot them down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try to get to them to the best that I can. All right. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and MissedApproach out.